Hello students, myself Dado sir from Trimurti Junior College, Nevasapata. Today we will started a new chapter from the syllabus of physics part 2nd. The chapter name is electromagnetic waves and communication system, in which we study the what is mean by electromagnetic waves and also the different systems of the communication. Now we started the chapter. The first one, we study the introduction about that chapter. The information age in which we live is based almost entire on the physics of the electromagnetic waves. We are now globally connected by TV, cell phone and the internet. All these gadgets use electromagnetic waves as a carriers for transmission of the signal. Today, or everyone are also use the cell phone or also internet, and the connected we are also all connected by the TV, and these signals for the TV, mobiles and also internet are also in the form of electromagnetic waves. These all electromagnetic waves are carries the transformation of this signal for the TV, cell phone and the internet. Every energy from the suns as an essential requirement for the life on the earth. We know that sun is the most important source of lights or energy, and it is the essential requirement for the life on the our earth. Reaches by us means the electromagnetic waves that travel through nearly 150 million kilometers of the empty space. That means the beam of lights or ray of lights which is coming from the suns, which are traveled the 150 million kilometer, which is reached on the surface of our earth in an empty space. There are the electromagnetic waves from the light bulbs, heated engine blocks of the automobiles, X-ray machines, lightning flashes, and some radioactive materials. It is also the emitted the electromagnetic waves. The stars, other object in our Milky Way galaxy and other galaxies are known to emit the electromagnetic waves. Hence, it is important for us to make a careful study of the property of electromagnetic waves. The all radiation which is emitting from the stars also or our galaxy, this all the radiation also the electromagnetic waves. Then the electromagnetic waves, there are the four basic law which describe the behavior of the electric field and magnetic field. The name of these electromagnetic waves, in which the electric field, that is electro means the electric field and magnetic means the magnetic fields, and the electromagnetic waves are also the relation between this electric field and the magnetic field. How the electromagnetic waves are also produced, which is the source of these electromagnetic waves, are also discussed in above in this chapter and this concept. That is the four basic laws to describe this behavior of this electric field and magnetic field, in which the generation of these electromagnetic waves by the charges and the current also. The first one law is the Gauss law of the electromagnetic electrostatics, in which it is essential to the Coulomb's law describe the relation between the static electric charges and the electric field produced by them. In this Gauss law or the Coulomb's law, in which we know that any static charges, any rest charges or electric charges, and is the electric field is produce the electromagnetic waves when it is in motion. The another one is the Gauss law for the magnetism, which is similar to the Gauss law of electrostatics as I mentioned above. The magnetic monopole, which are thought to be magnetic charges equivalent to the electric charge, do not exist. Magnetic pole always acquire in pair. We know that the magnetic monopole does not exist. Any magnet, it has two pole, that is we are called S pole and N pole, that is the dipole of this magnet. Then the third one law, which is describe the electromagnetic waves, that is the Faraday's law, which gives the relation between the electromotive force, that is EMF, induced in the circuit, which the magnetic flux link with the circuit charges. And the last fourth law, which are described by the electromagnetic waves, that is the Ampere's law, gives the relation between the induced magnetic field associated with the loop and the current flowing through the loop. These four laws which are describe these electromagnetic waves and its behavior, also the generation of by charges and the current. Then we are study the sources of the electromagnetic waves. According to these Maxwell theory, accelerated charges radiate electromagnetic waves. Accelerated charges. These accelerated charges, we know that accelerated charges are also called as current. Any charges which are accelerated produce the electromagnetic waves. Considered charges oscillate with the same frequency, and these charges are also oscillate with the same frequency. This produce an oscillating electric field in the space, which produce an oscillating magnetic field, which in turn is a source of oscillating electric field. And this varying the electric and magnetic field regenerate each other. In this diagram, suppose this is the x-axis, these are the y-axis, and this is the z-axis, in which this electric field and magnetic field are shown by the blue lines and the red lines simultaneously or respectively. This Ex is the electric field along the x-axis, By is the magnetic field along the z-axis. We know that the electric field and the magnetic field, which are represented by the Ex and By vector, this electric field is along the x-axis, and this y-axis the magnetic field are also propagated, and this electric field and magnetic field also perpendicular to the each other. In these electromagnetic waves, how to form electromagnetic wave, or what are the electromagnetic waves? The electric field and magnetic field are perpendicular to each other, and also the propagation of these electromagnetic wave, direction of propagation of these electromagnetic waves. Therefore, the electric field and magnetic field, which are also shown by this diagram, are perpendicular. Both are the perpendicular to the each other, and also perpendicular to the direction of propagation of this wave. These are the Ex and By. These X, Y, Z axis. This X axis, along the X axis, the electric field are also propagated. Along the y-axis, the magnetic field also propagated, and z is the direction of its propagation. And these both electric field and magnetic field are also perpendicular to each other and also perpendicular to its direction of propagation. These are the electromagnetic wave propagating along the z-axis. This is the propagation along the z-axis. But this electric field and magnetic field are perpendicular to each other and also perpendicular to the direction of propagation. That means this is the electromagnetic waves. The waves are caused by the acceleration of the charges, consist of the electric and magnetic field varying sinusoidally, and this electric field and magnetic field are also vary the sinusoidally. That means it's changing its direction as well as its value, and right angle to each other, that is the are perpendicular to the each other, are called as the electromagnetic waves or electromagnetic radiation. And these also shown in this given diagram or representation. Then the next point of this chapter is the characteristics of the electromagnetic waves. Characteristics of electromagnetic waves. In which the first characteristics is, first one is E vector and B vector, that is the electric field and the magnetic field are always perpendicular to each other. Electric field and magnetic field are also perpendicular to the each other. In this diagram, we are learn these electric field and magnetic field are also perpendicular to the each other, are also represented by this in diagram. And then the electric field and magnetic field are perpendicular to the each other and also direction of propagation. And this direction or also propagation also perpendicular to the electric field and magnetic field. This is also definition of electromagnetic waves. Electric field and magnetic field also perpendicular to each other, and also the direction of propagation. This is the first characteristics as well as the definition of these electromagnetic waves. The second one characteristics of electromagnetic waves is E vector cross B vector, that is the cross product of the electric field and magnetic field. Cross product of the electric field and magnetic field gives the direction in which electromagnetic waves are travels. These cross product of the electric field and magnetic field also represent, or it gives the direction of electromagnetic wave travels. This A vector cross B vector also gives the energy carried by electromagnetic waves. This cross product of this electric field and magnetic field also they show that, or also define, also represent its energy carried by the electromagnetic waves. The third characteristics of these electromagnetic waves is these E vector and B vector are this electric field and also magnetic field. The E vector is also represented by the electric field and the magnetic field also represented by the B vector. These both fields vary sinusoidally and are in same phase. Both are these E and these B, that is electric field and magnetic field, are varies sinusoidally, and both vector or both fields are in same phase. The fourth characteristics of the electromagnetic waves is the fourth characteristics of the electromagnetic waves is electromagnetic waves produced by accelerated electric charges. Electromagnetic waves produced by accelerated electric charges. That means any charges when it is accelerated, then it produces the electromagnetic waves also. The fifth characteristics of the electromagnetic waves is given by electromagnetic waves travel in free space as well as solid, as well as liquid, as well as gases. That means these electromagnetic waves can travel through free space as well as through the solid, liquid and gases. Any state, these electromagnetic waves are also traveling. The next six characteristics of the electromagnetic waves is given by in free space electromagnetic waves travels with velocity c. It is equal to the rate of light travel in free space. That means the velocity of light are also equal to the velocity of electromagnetic waves. And we know that the definition of light we are also learned in the previous chapter. Light is an electromagnetic radiation or electromagnetic waves also. Therefore, the C is equal to 1 upon under root of epsilon naught mu naught, and its given value is given equal to 3 into 10 raised to 8 meter per second. And we know that this value are also the velocity of light in free space, and this is also equal to the velocity of electromagnetic waves. This mu naught, its value, that is the permeability, this value is 4 pi into 10 raised to minus 7 Tm per ampere, and this epsilon naught is also the permittivity of the free space, and its value is 8.85 into 10 raised to minus 12 coulomb square into Newton meter square. This is the value are given in this formula, and then we can write or we calculate the equation of the C, or the value of the velocity of electromagnetic waves is also given by 3 into 10 raised to 8 meter per second. The seventh characteristics of the electromagnetic waves is, that is, in a given material medium, the velocity of electromagnetic waves is given by Vm is equal to 1 upon under root of mu into epsilon. This mu is the permeability and epsilon is the permittivity of given medium. That means any material medium, these electromagnetic waves are travel in this material medium, and then its velocity is given by 1 upon under root of mu into epsilon naught. Mu is the permeability and epsilon is the permittivity of that given material medium. The next 8 characteristics of the electromagnetic waves is, the electromagnetic waves obey the principle of superposition. Very simple characteristics is, the electromagnetic waves obey the principle of superposition. Then the another one is the next characteristics of these electromagnetic waves is also the ratio of amplitude of electric field and the magnetic field is constant at any point and it is equal to the velocity of electromagnetic waves. That means its amplitude of electric field and amplitude of magnetic field, its ratio, the ratio of this both E divided by B or B divided by E are also is equal to the velocity of the electromagnetic waves also. The 10th number of these characteristics of electromagnetic waves is as the electric field vector more prominent than the magnetic field vector. It is responsible for the optical effect due to electromagnetic waves. For a reason, electric vector is called a light vector. This electric vector are also we are draw the diagram here. The electric field and magnetic field, and the electric field or electric field vector are also is called as the light vector. The another one next characteristic is the intensity of the waves is proportional to the square of its amplitude. Intensity of these electromagnetic waves are also the square of its amplitude. The last characteristics of electromagnetic waves is the energy of electromagnetic waves is distributed equally between the electric field and magnetic field. The energy of this electromagnetic field are also distributed are equally in electric field and magnetic field. These are the characteristics of these electromagnetic waves and it is very important for the exam which are asked 2 to 3 marks for the exam.